Oh, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Chef and Delish. I'm taking over Nutmeg to Palmetto's YouTube page, No, guys, for real, he's inside. I'm gonna go meet him inside. It's a surprise. We're linking up together. We're having a drink. Man, we're gonna have some great content for you guys. Some great beer from different breweries, all here at 12%. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a great watch. Don't miss out. Stay tuned for the whole entire interview that we plan to do for each other. Let's go inside. Let's have some fun.
Welcome back in Nutmeg to Palmetto as usual on location from 12% Beer Project in North Haven with my man on Instagram, Cheers O'Clock Live. Sub to him on YouTube right here at Chef and Delish. My friend, how you doing today?
Doing great, man. We've had already a couple beers. Looking forward, content for my page. Now we're doing some content for you. We're just having a good time. It's a fun time, and I'm happy to be here.
And we just, hush hush, we just got a little behind-the-scenes tour from the man behind the publicity side of 12%. That was kind of cool.
Dude, I still have a bulge in my pants, man. Like, what we just saw back there is just so cool. Being somebody, who just enjoys beer and gets to see the behind-the-scenes of everything that they do back there is so awesome. The tanks. The packaging, the can line is so awesome.
The can line's like
yeah, it's really enjoyable to watch and just really a pleasure that somebody acknowledges us and was willing to give us a tour and see their content.
That's right. He came up to us. We're just sitting here, setting up, doing one of these, and it's like, oh hey, how are you guys? Oh hey, I work here. I do social media. Let's go in the back.
Yeah, he was like, you guys want to go see in the back? And I was trying to stay a little. I was like, of course I want to. Of course.
Some to act like you've been here before.
Yeah, it's like yeah, I guess that's cool. And the inside, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, let's talk beer. They make beer here. Hell, what do we got?
I took a couple sips already. So this is Lasting Brass's Vorticity. It's an IPA. Not as hazy as the other one I had. This is just a regular IPA. It's 6.5%. I'm getting another IPA, just very tropical notes. Definitely, I'm getting like passion fruit flavor profiles. Nothing else going on. This is a really good beer. I haven't had sip too much yet. Obviously, when I took a couple sips, he had taken us already back. So I'm looking forward to just getting more sips on this beer and getting more notes.
I got Eredetta. This is a Keller beer, which I know is one of those traditional German styles. This is 5%, super light. It's got a kind of a lemony note to it, but it's super light, super thin. It kind of tastes like a Helles a little bit, a Helles lager or a Kolsch maybe. One of those, just super light, super easy to sip on.
Yeah, that is one of the lighter beers that they have on there. I had the Snappy, that was a lager. Everything else after that is basically 6% and up. So if you're coming here, we drove here, so I'm always drinking responsibly. I have my water. But goodness, so you can come here easily and start with a tipper and just stay there, basically.
I did. Yeah, I mean, name 12%, but there's not a lot of 10% and up beers on the menu. but I guess they kind of maybe the tap list, they kind of brought it down to be a little more approachable and not all 10 and 12%. And you want a 4 or 5% lager? Well, too bad. You're gonna 6% single IPA.
I have from the 6% to 8% range. I'll be happy with. Yeah, it's when I've been to breweries and everything's 8% and up, and you're like, God damn, I should have Ubered here. Like, I gotta have a flight, I guess, because if I'm gonna try everything, because if not, you're gonna be carrying my butt out of here.
That's right. Well, you are a chef. I can't have a chef on the show though. Going over some food.
Uh-oh.
Before we got here, we stopped at a little sandwich shop across the streets.
Shout out to Liuzzi's.
Liuzzi? How do you pronounce?
I'm Puerto Rican, man. I barely know how to speak English.
You got a couple left, one for each of us.
Nice. Scampi.
It's a little sauce, so I don't know. I could eat this and just be amazed by it, but you're the critique. You're the chef. You're the critique. So you give a professional opinion on this bad boy.
Smells good. I'm liking this. It's not overwhelming. Some shrimp scampis can be too overwhelming with the herbs and garlic taste. But if you agree with me, I think this is a very light, lemony, buttery kind of style.
It's not making me run back to the toilet. It's super light.
Nah, this is nice. Some can be very a thick buttery, and there's a lot of herbs into it, where you're like, oh my god, I feel like I've been into a garlic clove sometimes with some scampis. This is very nice. That's a light dish. You can add that on top of something, or you can just have it like you did as a side. That's really good. That's a nice light dish. I would have that with a light beer, or something like you said, a Keller beer that complements something like that, where you said the citrus notes.
Also, don't you hate on biting into a garlic clove, because that sounds divine to me.
I mean, I love me my garlic. But when you're drinking a double IPA, I don't know if a garlic clove is. You ain't getting no garlic clove beers. So there's nothing about a garlic clove that you want with a beer.
When people say clove when it comes to Hefeweizen, it is not the same. It is not the same profile. Saw this at Liuzzi's and my eyes lit up because the first time I had octopus, it was over a salad. It was it had the calamar, but it wasn't real. It had the calamar kind of profile almost, but it wasn't calamar. It was thicker. It was.
This, guys.
Look at these things.
Looks as fresh as you can get, honestly.
Definitely got to be ceviche style. They just
As simple as possible with this. When we had it earlier, I had told you this is very minimal what they're doing. You want the tenderness of the octopus, slight seasoning, and that's it. Well, this probably has some oil and vinegar to it. It's really delicious. Oh my god. You would not think octopus and beer goes good, but when you're a little buzzed and want some and you hungry, this is what you want. Now the aftermath of it, I don't know.
Right.
But right now it's finger licking good. What they say at KFC? Damn, it's good.
What's the difference between calamar and octopus?
Well, so calamari is, they have those sliced ring look, but you're basically slicing the squid head. So that's why you get that ring look.
You're not eating tentacles when you're eating calamar.
You're eating the head of the squid. So you're slicing it up. Your tentacles are the actual tentacles that you see sometimes when you go to Italian restaurants and they have the fried tentacle look. That's the tentacle part. They'll keep it. I like restaurants that throw the tentacles in there with little sweet chili peppers. That's how it should be, because that's how I know they're cutting that shit fresh right back there. Because it's just the rings. I feel like it's just packaged.
Not a frozen box of TGI Fridays.
Yeah, I do love octopus. I mean, octopus you can have grilled, seared, raw like this. I like it in sushi sometimes, or a little sashimi, just like that basically. Octopus, you really want to keep it very minimal with the flavor profiles. You want to taste it. You want to taste the octopus, the tenderness of the the tentacles, the meat, basically. So most Italian styles, they do pesto, a little olive oil, stuff like that. Something like this, very minimal salt, pepper, a little vinegar, a little oil vinegar. That's all you need.
So let's talk up your brand a little bit. Anyone that follows you on Instagram is well aware of the Cheers O'Clock. Anyone that is lucky enough to sub to you on YouTube, sub to this man. Come on, hurry up. Knows of the Brews, Chugs, and Brews, Chews, and Chugs series. So what is the Chef and Delish brand? How'd you get your online profile started, and what's your goal going into it, and where you see it going?
Man, honestly, no goal. Just very happy of where I am right now. Like I said, to be able to sit at a brewery and just have, somebody come up to me and be like, hey, what do you guys do? And just talk a little about it and get a tour like that.
And have them give a shit and not just push us off like, oh, internet people, whatever.
Yeah, it's very honoring. It's still a humbling aspect of things. Just like, oh my God, okay, cool. Like, I'm at this point where I can be able to get tours like this, or get products sent to me for free. And it's like, I'm not pushing for things like that. I just do it just because I really love this content. I love food. I love drinks, food trucks, or stuff on my page. You'll get food truck reviews. You'll get beer, wine, cocktails. I do all that stuff. I just like to have fun in the food and drink industry, because I think the food industry and the drink aspect of things bring people together. Right. You go out to have a good time. You go out to have fun with somebody like us. We met up for the first time. This brings us together now. It's a reason for us to have a drink and talk and communicate about stuff that we're doing. So that's all. I mean, my page is a little bit of everything in a way. So if you like wine, if you like beer, if you like cocktails, if you love food trucks and the real side of things, because the way I am, I'm very just straightforward. I'm gonna tell you how it is. That's how I am. So if you like that and respect people who are like that, then my page is for you.
Tell us the secret, because you've got a very sparkling, pristine following to followers ratio. It's like, 200 something following, and you're over 1,000 followers now? What's the secret? How'd you pull that off? But my ratio is hovers around 200 right now. So how'd you get such an elevated ratio?
No, it's not what they call a Hollywood thing. It's not like, I don't care to follow certain people, or it's really because I respond to everybody. You DM me, you message me, you comment. I respond to basically everyone, unless it's clearly a bot follower or a bot message.
Follow me for crypto tips.
Yeah, then I'm clearly not responding. But there is, the following. It's just more so just keeping, because the way Instagram algorithm is.
Can't figure it out.
I'm not gonna lie. There's certain content that I want to be able to see. There are breweries I want to specifically see. I want to see the recent stuff that they're posting. I want to see content creators like you, or food pages, that are posting certain things that I want to be able to see on my algorithm. And it's not that I'm ignoring the other pages, because there's a lot of people I don't follow, but I still message them. I still like their stuff. I still comment on their stuff. So I'm very, very active with as much people as I possibly can. So it's no Hollywood aspect. It's just I have to do what I have to do to be able to have the certain content that I need on my feed.
That's right. If you like what you saw, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. If you like what you saw, follow for more of my daily nonsense. Follow my social media channels, TikTok and Instagram, and Nutmeg2Palmetto. Brother, you're the guest. Final word is yours.
That was a pleasure. I mean, we're going to do one last segment on my little Chugs Food and Brews. Might involve a chug, if he could tolerate it. So,
I only got to catch an airplane. It's fine.
So stay tuned for that, guys.
The Chef and Delish takeover.
Yo, everyone. Chef and Delish taking over Nutmegs.
Oh, yeah. Aye.